her ever since graduation. 졸업 이후로 누구로부터 연락을 받은 바 없다. 누구에 대해서 연락을 들은 바 없다가 얘기 되겠죠. 자, 친구 사이에 써도 되고요. 이렇게 이성관계에도 얼마든지 쓸 수가 있습니다. So I haven't heard from her. I haven't heard from her. 그 친구한테 연락 안 왔는데 이런 뜻이 되겠죠. 근데 뒤에 수식이 ever since graduation 그랬으니까 야, 학교 졸업한 이후로는 도통 연락이 안 됐었지. They kind of fell out of touch. Okay? Let's practice.
I haven't heard from her ever since graduation. I haven't heard from her ever since graduation. 자, 대학 졸업 혹은 뭐 고등학교 졸업한 후로부터는 뭐 연락이 없었다라는 말이죠. I haven't heard from her ever since graduation. Ever since graduation.
자, 여러분이 영어회화 시츄에이션 130 어디서 보실 수 있는지 안내해드리겠습니다. 이 아래 주소 나가죠. www.ebse.co.kr 가시면요. 영어회화 130 홈페이지 마련되어 있습니다. 거기 다시 보기 클릭하시면 지난 방송 그리고 앞으로 나갈 방송 무료로 무제한으로 시청 가능하시니까요. 많은 이용 부탁드리겠습니다. 자, 현장 한 명 만나러 가야겠죠. It's time for talk everyone. 자, 이하랑 리포터가 오늘 현장에 가서 바로 이 이야기에 대해서 사람들한테 물어볼 겁니다. 아, 저기 혹시 누구 짝사랑해 본 적 있으신가요? Have you ever had a crush on someone? 그 얘기가 나온 직후 어떤 얘기가 나오고 어떻게 풀어가는지 오늘 공부한 내용과 비교해 보시기 바랍니다. 이하랑 리포터 나와주세요.
Hello everyone, I'm your Talk host, Gerang. Again, I'm here to have a conversation with foreigners that we've learned. And 그리고 오늘의 topic은요, have you ever had a crush on someone? Have you ever had a crush on someone? Have you ever had a crush on someone? 어떤 사람에게 반해본 적 있나요? 라고 질문을 하는 건데요. 다른 분들은 어떤 분에게 어떻게 반한 스토리가 있는지 한번 알아볼게요. Let's find out. Hi, how are you today?
Hi, thank you. I'm fine.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Avivit. I'm from Israel. I currently live in Japan.
Oh, you're living in Japan?
Yeah, I live in Japan and I'm visiting Seoul for a couple of days before going back to Japan.
What do you do in Japan?
I am a research student and an English teacher.
Have you ever crushed on someone?
Of course, many times.
Many times. You can't count on that.
Many times, yes.
여러 번 그렇게 크러쉬를 해보셨다고 하는데요. Who was it? Who was the lucky guy?
Well, if I have to think of someone specific, he was a very good friend of mine. We were really good friends, and after a couple of months, I've realized that he's more than a friend to me. I had a big crush on him. I then realized.
Did you ask him out, or did he ask you out?
Well, no one really asked no one out. We just stayed friends for a long time until I had the guts to tell him how I feel. And he had a girlfriend back then, so it wasn't mutual.
Oh, so you couldn't date him that time?
No.
굉장히
I had to move on.
이야기예요. You had to move on.
I had to move on.
Oh, do you know what he's doing right now?
Yeah. We're actually still very, very good friends, and yeah, he's very happy. He lives in Israel with his girlfriend and their dog, and they're very happy.
I'm quite interested in the culture, dating culture in Israel. 이스라엘의 데이팅 그런 문화에 대해서 굉장히 궁금한데요. Is it common to confess love or ask guys to out for girls first?
That's a very good question, actually, because I think in Israel we don't necessarily confess before something happens. Like sometimes it just naturally happens. You don't really have to say, "I have feelings for you," or "Please be my boyfriend" or "Be my girlfriend." You don't have to say it. Just naturally something happens, and then you talk about it. So it's a little bit different, I think. Yeah.
What do you usually do when you go out or when you date with the people?
You would usually go to have a drink first, like sitting in a bar or something, or a restaurant, have a nice drink, have a nice dinner. For a couple of dates. How about you? Have you ever had a crush on someone?
So many times.
Really? Tell me.
Okay. It was back in year 2004, I believe. I was traveling in Guam.
Yeah.
And I just met someone when I was traveling around, and I was totally crushed on him.
Really?
Yes.
Did you tell him how you feel?
Yes, and unfortunately he had a girlfriend too back at the time. What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to move on too.
But yeah, you're okay, right?
Yes, time heals. 오늘은 이스라엘에서 오신 분이랑